So we've finished our coppicing for this year now. We've got 9 stacks of logs like this for use as firewood. They're already striped or split, as you can see, so they're starting to season already. Got some nice pieces of ash which I've saved for milling up at some point. Over here, because of the ash dieback that's going on, I've singled these ash coppice stools. I don't know if that will help, but I figured with one mature stem left on each of them, maybe that will give them a chance of surviving rather than cutting them all down. They actually seeded from this really big ash tree up here. It's still alive at the moment, but several others around here have had dieback. I've also left these 2 chestnut stems. They're growing reasonably large now. I'd like to see them develop into a really big chestnut tree at some point in the near future. A lot of hazel around here that we cut. Here there was a willow that was going pretty rotten, so I've just felled this and left it right at the end for biodiversity, so these logs can just rot where they are. You can see how unhealthy that tree was already, so that'll be a bit for biodiversity. Rather than burning the brash or the branches from the tops of the trees, we've left them piled up. This reduces pollution because you've not got all that smoke. It's less work, you don't end up breathing all the smoke in, and it's good for the wildlife because the wrens and little mice and things like that love going into these piles of brash to hide and sleep and look for food. You can see the log stacks are all up on kind of triple level bearers, and that's keeping them well off the ground because it's quite boggy here, so this will enable the wood to dry properly. We have actually got a little seasonal stream flowing here. Thankfully it's only started flowing in the past few weeks because it would have been pretty boggy working here with that, and I got most of the work in this area done during September and October, so that was an advantage. The stream actually disappears into the ground here and pops up over there, the other side of the track, after it's gone through a culvert. Quite a lot of the wood's older this year. Burns okay, but it's not a very dense wood, but we might also make some of it into charcoal. But we did get a few stacks of birch and then the ash down the other end as well. So that's it. 1/4 of an acre coppiced, and we've got something like maybe 35 cubic metres stacked out of that. So nice yield of firewood and a few pieces that are straight enough to be worth milling up as well.